Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you how I am buffing on my mage throughout the world before I go into a raid. So the first thing first, we're gonna go into Diamond Tribute. You can either clear this with a group or ask a hunter, for example, to get his leech off his ID if he has a cleared one, if he's farming it, for example. So what you're gonna do is you talk with the guy we did in the beginning of the video, and then he will give you a debuff that makes you the king of Diamol. And then you can go talk with all the bosses in here that has been skipped. All these bosses gives you a buff each, which is, for example, the first one gives you a 3% increased spell crit. The second one gives you 200 attack power. And the third one in the courtyard, he gives you 15% increased health. This is all amazing buffs and really easy to get for everyone. Everyone in your raid should honestly have these buffs when they enter Molten Core, BVL, Onyxia, whatever. When you pick the last buff from the courtyard, you teleport to either Darnassus or Orgrimmar depending on your faction. From Darnassus or Orgrimmar you fly to Ashenvale and move into the Blackfan Deeps, also called the BFD dungeon. In here you will have to move all the way to the Murloc and click on his shrine/table to get a debuff that lasts for 1 hour, which increases your frost damage by 15, gives you 5 intellect and 5 spirit. But before I say any more, let's move there so you can see for yourself how to do it. So when you have entered the BFD dungeon, you have to run all the way to the first Murloc boss in here. He has this shrine or table, if you want, that you can click and it will give you the debuff we were talking about. It's really easy to get. You don't have to pull any mobs or kill anything, you just basically run in there, as you can see here in my video. So as you can see in here, there is this shrine/table that you can click on and it will give you the debuff we were talking about. So from here you're gonna portal to either Darnassus or Orgrimmar depending on your faction. From there you're gonna fly to Ashenvale and run to Felwood and camp the Songflowers. You can either fly to Felwood or you can fly to Ashenvale as I do and run to the southern part of Felwood. I prefer to do that as there tend to be less PvP action. Now when you find a flower, it has a spawn time between 25 and 30 minutes as far as I know. If you find a location where there's supposed to be a Songflower but there is no flower, there is an internal cooldown about 4 hours, which means you might as well just give up on that one and see if you can find another flower. When they spawn, they are usually cleansed already. But in case you find a corrupted Songflower, you have to bring 2 Cenarian plant cells to cleanse it, and then you can pick the flower. The buff gives you 5% increased crit chance for melee, ranged and spellcasters. It also increases all your attributes by 15 for 1 hour. The last buff we get in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. This one is called the Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. This buff requires you to have killed Onyxia and have someone hand in the head in exchange for some gear, and also the buff of course. The buff is really big and gives you 10% increased crit chance for spellcasters. When you get all these buffs, you will in total get 18% spell crit, 15 frost spell power, 5 intellect and 5 spirit, all for free in the world. Alright, so if you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below and hit the like button. Until next time, bye!